Okay, so here we are. I'm going to talk about my Typhon a little bit here. So I went to turn my Typhon on to go make a video, and well, the speed controller decided it wasn't going to work anymore. So at the point, I didn't know if it was the speed controller, the motor, or what it was. So I started taking things apart. Thought it was a receiver. I plugged another receiver in and it happened to work. So I went with it and I tore the servo out, tore the box out, got the antenna out, and went to change the receiver. And the receiver is not bad. This is good. Come to find out, it was a fluke that it worked when I changed the receiver. Well, I wired the receiver up real quick. So my speed controller decided to go out on me. So this is why the car's apart. Drive shaft, all that lives over here. So right now the only thing that's in it is a motor and a bad fan on the motor. So I decided that it's time. I'm going to give the car a little love, and I'm going to do some upgrades to it. The car has served me well, so I'm going to do some upgrades. So I decided that I needed new shock towers, diff covers, whatever you want to call them. So I ordered them. New fan for the motor. Like I said, that one don't work. So there's that one. A receiver. I'm going with the DSMR because I have the DX5 rugged, and I'm just going to hook all my cars to this. I mean, it just makes more sense. So slowly it'll all go to that, but I happen to have one of these, so I'm going to put it in here, and then the Typhon will run off my DX5. I'm going to rebearing it. My car has seen a lot of water, so I'm going to take and rebearing it and give it some love. I bought a whole kit. This is Fast Eddie's. They have good bearings. So it's a whole bearing kit. It's supposed to be for the car. We'll find out if they're all there. So there's that. New turnbuckles. Okay, so these are stock turnbuckles. But what the car came with, because this was a Mega originally, it doesn't have turnbuckles. It's just straight pieces of plastic. That's all that's there. And I have one on over here. I don't know if you can see it, but that is definitely bent. So I decided that I was going to put turnbuckles in it. Going to go with stock ones. They're pretty cheap to replace, and they hold up pretty well. So I'm going to put stock ones in it. I bashed the shit out of it, so hopefully they'll hold up. It's going to be better than what's in it. Okay, aluminum drive shaft. There's 3 pieces here. I think I'm not using the short piece. I think I'm just using these, so it's spring and then shaft. So that would be my drive shaft. I just have to transfer my bearing over for my carrier, and then the drive shaft support, carrier, whatever you want to call it. So that'll have aluminum drive shaft. Alright, so the slipper clutch is coming out. I'm putting in solid metal gear with a solid bolt-in transition. I don't know what to even call this, but it eliminates the slipper clutch. So that'll be going in it. That comes with a couple of gears, and it comes with this line piece to hook it to the drive shaft. And then it's what they call the boost kit. Alright, and what this is the 4S differential kit. It comes with both. It's about $100, so it's not real cheap, but a little gritty. A little gritty. It's new, but it's a little gritty. Huh. That one's, yeah, they're both a little gritty. It's about $100 though, but it's got metal gears inside, metal gears outside. The pinions are metal. Still plastic casings. We'll see. But it's supposed to be the upgrade for 4S. Got a new battery. This is a 4S battery. There's a reason for that though. Because I might be putting a 4S in it. So, this is a 120 amp speed controller. Spectrum 4S, so it's got dual battery This is just an adapter so you can run a single battery instead of dual, but it supports 4S. This is what's going in Typhon. So all of this is going in there. So I'm not going to bore you and showing you all the tear down and, you know, putting it back together. I mean, not everybody wants to watch that, and I'm sure some of you do. So, I mean, I might film some of it, but for the most part, the next time you see it, it'll probably be pretty close back together, unless I come across a problem. If I come across a problem, then I might break out the camera and show you. Otherwise, I believe this is everything going in a car. Battery. Going to hook it up to the rugged. Oh, yes, something else. So, I bought new tires. Nice meaty tires. These are going to go on the Typhon. So I have new tires that are going on it. And the last time I was out, I blew apart my paddle tires. So I bought 4 brand new ones. So I have brand new paddle tires and brand new diggers so I can go in the dirt. I don't know how long either one of these will last with 4S. We're going to find out. Maybe they'll last, maybe they won't. We'll find out though. So 4S, here we come. Alright, so I finished. One complication. I ordered the dry shaft kit, which came with the locker for the slipper clutch, which replaces the slipper clutch, so it makes it just straight drive. That was all fine, except for the gear was not centered, so it actually wobbled when it spun. So there was no way to set like your gear mesh or nothing. It was just trash. Also, the little gears that come for your pinion gears, they also were not bore out on the inside big enough for the Arrma motor. I mean, they were really tiny. I'm not even sure they would fit on like a small normal like Traxxas 10th scale motor. Not really sure at that point. They're real tiny though. So regardless, they are going back. Be careful what you buy. That was off of Amazon and it is trash. The dry shaft does work. I don't know how it'll hold up. We're going to find out. It does not need the center support anymore because it's all aluminum. But I left the bracket in there in case I have to put the plastic one back in. Then at least I have the center support piece there. It's not going to affect anything being there. I replaced everything else though. Everything's good to go. I'm kind of happy to get this car back. It's been apart for a while. Been broken for a while. So, but I figured I would let you guys in on what I was doing. I know some of you appreciate it. So, you can throw me a like, comment, subscribe. It all helps. I don't know what else to really say about it. That was my only problem that I had. Everything else went pretty good. Meanwhile, I do have the slipper clutch back in here with the gearing that I had before, which was not stock. It was actually a 48 pitch from the Mega, but I upgraded to a steel spur gear on the slipper. Guess I should have showed you that, but anyways, it is in another video somewhere when I got it and put it all together when I blew out my spur gear. So regardless, she's ready to go though. I don't know how good the tires are going to hold up. I don't have a clue. It's 4S now though. They spin up pretty good. A little balloonage. So we'll find out how long they hold up. We'll find out how long they hold up. There is some ballooning going on. It puts a lot of stress on the tires like that. So, I mean, they're going to balloon regardless. So, we'll see how long they hold up. They were a very inexpensive tire. I think they were like $25 for all 4 of them. So, the same thing with the paddle tires. These things, these are cheap. So these come unglued. You have to glue them. But they're only like 25 bucks. And you get the rims and the tires. So you can't beat that deal. That's my second set of them. The fan that I put on here, it's made by, I don't know. I'm not even going to try it. Anyway, very, very high RPM fan. Blows a lot of air. A lot of air moves. So you can put your hand anywhere, even remotely close to the motor as it's running, and you can feel it on your hand, for sure. I want to see if that company has one that I can put onto the speed controller. It would definitely keep that cooler. Otherwise, I think this is pretty much done. I'm going to bash the shit out of it until something else breaks. Once it breaks, obviously that's the weak point. But we'll see if the axles hold up. I don't know what the axles are on the 4S, if they're still plastic or not. I'm not really sure. So, but I do have the big bore shocks on here. They've been on here for quite a while. I was bending shocks really bad, so I put the big bores on. I haven't had a problem since. So I can't ask for nothing better than those. The car is slightly heavier. I'm not going to say it's not. It is definitely heavier. But it's got a bigger battery. It's got more metal onto it now. It's got a metal drive shaft. It's actually kind of heavy. I was really surprised. The differentials are metal now. It's all upgraded to the 4S, which they call the boost. Some kind of boost. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, metal diff boost transmission. This is what they call it for the 4S. This is what they want you to take and put into a 3S so the gears can hold up, because the stock differentials, which actually are in this box, are plastic gears. So, I believe the internals of these are metal, but the exterior, your pinion and ring gear, are both plastic. So, will not hold up the much. Otherwise, that's about it. It's all hooked up to the DX5. Everything seems to work fine. I'm going to take it out. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm probably going to bash the shit out of it. I'm never really easy on this car. I'm pretty hard on it. Maybe I'll go find a pond or a lake to cross. I don't know. This thing loves water, so it does really well across water. Okay, well, remember, it's always for fun. Have a good day.